Yeah, that book, The Powerful Engagement. That
G Peak Performance book.
Yeah, blew my mind when I read it however long ago. Something clicked into place that completely changed the way that I thought.
For me, when I read it, the core paradigm shift that Tony and Jim do a great job of landing is contrasting executives or entrepreneurs with athletes. The key point that they make is that the average professional athlete, I'm thinking of my younger brother here, for example, is a professional rugby player, captain of Ireland, shout out to Caelan. The average professional athlete spends the majority of their time training and only a very small percentage of their time competing, usually hours and hours a day training and an hour a week or so actually competing. The typical entrepreneur is very much so inverted when it comes to that. They spend very, very small percentages of their total time doing their equivalent to training.
Just to be clear though, the athlete, what does training mean versus the game?
For the athlete, training means engaging in activities that expand the athlete's capacity to perform at an optimal level in the game in competition time.
Okay.
For the entrepreneur, in this analogy, training means capacity expanding activities, which in this case specifically refers to recovery. There are other kinds of capacity expanding activities like learning, skill development. In this case, in this analogy, though, we're referring to recovery specifically.
Entrepreneurs spend very little time.
Entrepreneurs do the equivalent of competing all day.
Yeah.
Every day.
Yeah.
Which is working 10, 12, 16, 18 hours a day, whatever it is, depending on your season, and tend to spend very, very little time in intentional recovery.
And their career lifespan is significantly longer than a typical athlete.
An order of magnitude
unless
longer
you're
than an athlete.
Tom Brady or something.
Absolutely. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's a key point. The average athlete's career is only about 7 to 10 years. The average entrepreneur's career can easily run up to 50, 60 years longer than that in the case of some legends like Munger and Buffett. Munger was what? He died the day before, I think he was 100. And he started his career at about 18. You know, it's an 82-year long career, a hell of a lot longer than most athletes.
So it's a double whammy of they don't get the training time and they're expected to compete basically all the time. And they're expected to compete for decades longer.
And it ends up massively decreasing performance and output and productivity.